Hello to all my space cadets. It is AD with Cosmic Astrology, and I'm going to be doing your zodiac reading. This is for the energy of Taurus, guys. So just a friendly disclaimer before we get into it. Please keep in mind, I do subscribe to Vedic Astrology, but you can still watch this video if you are watching this as a Western Taurus. You can watch this video as a Western Taurus sun, a Western Taurus moon, or a Vedic rising Taurus, or a Vedic sidereal moon in Taurus. It's so difficult for me to say that, guys, but I hope that you get the gist. And the reason why that matters is because at the end of this video, I am going to be doing an astrological breakdown, and my placements will be in sidereal. So that's going to be different from mainstream. So I just want to give you a heads up. But if you identify as a Taurus, then you should be able to watch this reading, okay? All right, let's go ahead and hop straight into it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited. And just so you know, this time period is going to be for like mid-February to mid-March while we're in Aquarius season. Sidereal Aquarius season. So let's go ahead. I don't want to take those because they came out really soon. So let's go ahead and see what we got going. Oops, this always happens to me. Sorry, Taurus. Give me a second. And all right, let's go. Okay. What's going on for Taurus? All right, starting off here with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So Earth energies right off the rip. You're kicking us off with Earth. They're kicking us off with Earth. All right. We have the Three of Swords. Ah, nice. The Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so when I saw this first combination, I was like, okay, there's some financial, there's some money upset. Something doesn't quite get off the ground the way that you expected. But I'm loving this Six of Wands energy because that means victory, Taurus. So really good start, but let's complete the rest of the spread before we go jump into conclusions. Five of Pentacles in the middle of the reading. That card has been making its round, so do not feel alone. We have the King of Cups. And then the last three, the Fool card. Yay, so new job opportunity, really, or collaboration opportunity. First and foremost, Taurus. Oops, it's way too many. The Ten of Pentacles. I have that, it's really random, but I have a Maroon 5 song stuck in my head. Oh, figure it out and let's go. Dun, 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 dun. I can't remember the words, but maybe you're a Maroon 5 fan. Love me some songs about Jane, okay? Classic album. All right, one last card. Okay, the Strength card. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, my Taurus peeps, we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so give me a second to tune into this energy. Let's see, is it? Hopefully that's not too, hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. All right, Taurus. So I'm definitely feeling like you've had to overcome some sort of financial obstacle or work obstacle. Perhaps you've lost your job, you've been unemployed. Money just hasn't been flowing the way that you wanted it to. Security has been very difficult to manage. There's been just a lot of upsets and heartbreaks, but you have been strong through the entire period with the Strength card. You have been able to hold in there. And this last line, oh my gosh, is gorgeous. I didn't even realize it. The Fool, the Ten of Pentacles to the Strength card. Your strength, your inner fire, your patience is going to be what brings in the stability that you've been longing for. Perhaps in the past you thought that it was going to come through another person, a partnership. So we got a King of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Leo is also here. Aries is here. But regardless of the sign, it seems like you wanted to collaborate with somebody and it fell through. It just kept falling through. It kept falling through. But you stayed on course. You stayed on the path, you know, even with this King of Cups, putting this in your perspective, you've managed to just keep your emotions in check. You have not faltered, Taurus, and that's really freaking powerful, just to start off with. So I see a lot of victory, I see a lot of stability, and I see a new chapter beginning, either a new financial chapter or like a new work chapter. Some of you guys could be moving. You could literally be packing up and moving, buying another home. And this has been through like a really just difficult period of time. But I do want to say, with the Fool card, with the Ten of Pentacles, even the Five of Pentacles in the middle, I get this really strong energy that you're closing this chapter, Taurus. This feels like a new beginning. Looking at the outer influences, the Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Fool to the Strength card. Oh, beautiful. New opportunity, new adventure, new beginning, new found courage and strength. You know, I'm sensing a lot of bravery from this. Perhaps you're going to like unknown territory, uncharted territory. It could be that you got another job and you're moving and you don't know anyone there, but you're up for the challenge. Partially because you might be forced into it, because this is the place that you have where you got the job. But I do say, look at these changes that are coming in for you as a new opportunity, Taurus, to be successful, and a new, land to kind of conquer, especially with all this Aries and fire energy. You're in this mode of conquering, which is stunning. This inner energy, we have 2 3s, so 33 could be significant, but we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. I just feel like something tells me, Taurus, that somebody missed out on you specifically. Somebody missed out on the gem that you are. Somebody missed their shot. They lost their chance. And they do regret it. They do feel heartbroken, or you feel like you plan this thing with this person and they're just not going to be the one to fulfill it with you, because you have to leave them to embark on this new journey. I do say, Taurus, that as difficult as this ending could be and as isolated as you may feel, you're moving in the right direction, and this is a challenge that you are absolutely up for. This person is missing out. This person couldn't, handle the heat, for what it's worth. For some of you guys, I almost feel as if you've been investing a lot into this relationship. You've been investing a lot into this person. And now, and through the course of y'all's connection, it's been struggle bus central. I hate to be blunt, but for some of you guys, you just couldn't keep money. There were always issues. There was always something wrong, that, just constantly in problem solving mode. They could have been emotionally fulfilling. They could have been emotionally nurturing and teetered on emotionally manipulative. Like, I feel like there was give and take. I'm getting really in specific storylines, so if this doesn't resonate, I apologize. But for those of you that it does, you were with this person and it was just always an uphill battle. Well, now you've been forced to leave. You've been forced to have to go set up shop elsewhere so you can continue in for this next journey. Oh, I almost forgot the Three of Wands. So triple threes here. And this fell out, but that is the Eight of Cups. So it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move forward. I understand that there's some loss there. The Three of Swords is never fun energy, but there's so much for you on the other side. There's something so beautiful as far as an adventure. So for some of you guys, you are going to be feeling single, or you're going to be single. Others of you, if that is not an option, then you are certainly taking a break, and you are putting energy that you are focusing on building with this specific person, and you're giving it to yourself, and that is giving you like this newfound source of energy, which I think is a pretty solid exchange, especially with the Five of Pentacles in the middle of this reading. It's just been difficult, but you are coming into yourself. You're coming into your intuition, and you're coming into a really victorious period. Not only because you're being courageous and brave, but because you find that emotional fulfillment. I do see an opportunity for collaboration here. That's why I said some of you guys could easily be getting another job, and this job could force you to relocate, or there could just be like a traveling thing. For some of you, actually, I know this is completely contradictory, but with the Ten of Pentacles here, I could see it could be a like a remote location job where you're working at home. So if that's what you've been manifesting, just because the Ten of Pentacles is here, I will say that it could be that. But for most of you, I do think that you'll be on the move, and there will be some sort of relocation involved. But you're definitely going to have an opportunity to collaborate, an opportunity to build something with somebody, to build something within yourself. It could be your own business, I just feel like with this, I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of not having. I want to be solid, but look these energies on the side that are flagging this is just stunning. So you're definitely going to get it, you know. It's not even anything to worry about, because you have been emotionally secure, and now it's time for your finances to be secure. Some of you guys have had to leave somebody behind, leave some emotional baggage behind, and that's tough, but there's something on the horizon for you. And so I really do see, like, today's a new day. Like, you just have a new day, you have a new dawn, and particularly a financial win, which, hey, who's complaining about that? Okay, so let's go ahead and move into your Lenormand. We're going to be looking at your heart, your mind, and then your actions for this time period. But pretty cut and dry open reading. Death, ending, yep, the coffin, your heart. What's Taurus heart? Okay, so you got quite a few cards, so we will take them. Yeah, you've been in like an emotional prison. I know that sounds so specific, but it feels like you've been in an emotional prison or just an emotional relationship. I'm sorry, I know that this has been off the whole time, so now I apologize. I just feel like you've been emotionally stuck or emotionally stunted, and there's going to be an ending to that. I feel like your heart has been trapped with this combination here. And then your mind. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. This card flew. Hold on. Wow. I had to get up. Beautiful combination for career. So your mind, you got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. And you're thinking about longevity. You're thinking about your legacy. You're thinking about your next steps. You're ready to settle. I just imagine that some of you guys are ready to settle down. And if you've been trying to settle down with this specific person and you just realize that they are not the one, they are not going to be able to help you. They're not going to be able to support you. Now you're like, well, I got to go then. I gotta do this for myself, and who's ever meant for me, what's ever meant for me is going to happen. And this comes in the form of a new career opportunity for a lot of you. Also really good sign for health, mental clarity, and then your actions. Yay, the 4-leaf clover, so great start. Let's see. Yep. You definitely could be traveling. This could be a really good trip, a really blessed trip, but your actions are to move forward. And I do think that you'll find a lot of luck in this next chapter, particularly if you've been feeling unlucky. And I want to say that this person that you were dealing with, I'm really picking up on a specific energy. So sorry if it doesn't resonate, guys. But if you are walking away from a specific person, then they were draining. You were not able to be fruitful with them. They were quite literally blocking your blessings. And I don't know if it was intentional. I don't want to say that it was intentional. But you know, they were just so down and out, and you could not build. They presented themselves as if they gave you fertile soil, and then you found out halfway through that it was actually barren. And you could have as much love for this person, but you're like, we're not going to produce anything together. As much as this hurts my heart, I'm having to walk away. So, wow, look at this, the crossroads at the bottom of the deck. So you're certainly making a choice to go down another path. I mean, it's up to you. It's free will. But I feel for a lot of people who tune into this reading, you definitely are choosing to take another direction, choose a new adventure is what I literally heard. So I want you to drop a rocket ship in the comment section if this resonates, because I just feel like you're about to take off in a whole new direction. So drop a rocket ship if this resonates. Yeah, so there has definitely been an ending in your career at some point, but now it's a new beginning. So this is a time for another job offer. This is a time for a possible relocation, really good time for finances. And then you're really just overcoming an emotional obstacle. You're overcoming an emotional burden. And I feel like that it's the end of a very difficult cycle that's kept you trapped. And now you're going to have a lot of luck. Oh my gosh, a lot of luck, a lot of beauty. And it's because you're following your heart. And your heart's going to take you the distance to really have a very successful turnaround, even better than you could have expected. But this person that was blocking you from experiencing this, it seems like you are taking a step back from them and you're focusing on yourself. And again, if it's not that simple of a commitment, like you're married, you know, I really do if you are married, then you just taking the energy from the relationship for a second and giving it back to yourself. Sometimes that is a part of the relationship. You just have to take back. You just have to give to yourself. You have to reset in order to come back whole again. Because when you hit empty, you have to refill that gas tank at some point. So just take it as it resonates, but lovely energies overall. So now we're going to move into your oracle card. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out that description box for information on how to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm always like confused. There's so many social medias. I'm so bad at it. But also, guys, I want to encourage you to please check me out. Check my EP out. I'll be dropping that in the description box too. I am been singing. That is literally my heart, my soul. So I've finally been able to put out this EP project, and I would love it so much if you have the time, if you gave it a listen and let me know what you think. So thank you guys so much in advance. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I really hope that you get to check that out. It would mean the absolute world to me. But let's get back to your reading. Be bold and make the first move. Boom. Aries energy. What have I been talking about? Cardinal energy. That fresh start, new beginning. You're ready to take off. You're ready to move in a different direction. Don't stop. Can't stop. Don't stop. Won't stop. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like this is a time for you to be, again, just courageous. That is the word that keeps jumping out at me, to be courageous and to take life by the horns. My Taurus, I almost wanted to call you Aries because you're just so in that. And for some of you guys, you are a Western, wait, am I saying that right? For some of you, you have what? You have Aries in your chart. Oh my gosh. Sorry. But no, I'm just really tapping into that Aries energy where you are just moving forward. You're charging through it. Don't stop. You're taking control. Really strong Leo energy being present here. You know who you are. You know what you want. And you are charging towards that. You're just not taking no for an answer. If this person, people are blocking you, you know that you are brave enough and you are solid enough and grounded enough in yourself and just quite frankly lucky and blessed that you're going to be able to make it through to the other side. And that's not going to stop you from shiz. You got TikTok, and there's that number 3 again. So I'm really getting that March is going to be a super significant month for you. For some of you, it could be your birthday, but I really do think that March is going to be a super significant time for you. TikTok, the clock is ticking. It's not necessarily that you're running out of time, but it's like, why continue to waste time with something or with someone that you know is not going to be able to make it to the promised land with you? Because this last row is promised land material. So don't continue to invest in something and to give to something if you know, Taurus, that it is not for you. So, back to just to recap, definitely feel like a new job opportunity, new potential here to make money. You're coming out of a real tight financial situation, but you've held your head high, and now it's time for you to enjoy the finer things in life again. You could possibly be getting rid of somebody, getting rid of a partnership or relationship that is no longer serving you, because it is your time to shine. Spirit is encouraging you to take a risk, to move, to do, and to, again, just be courageous. Okay, Taurus? So now we're going to look into your astrological breakdown. That's what I was talking about earlier. So again, just a friendly reminder, you could be listening to this for your rising or your moon sign. And if you're watching this for your sun sign, then just make the sun the ascendant. And we're going to be looking at the sidereal Vedic placement. So they're going to be different from what's going around in mainstream, just letting you know. But this just is extra insight, extra look, just extra perspective. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so Taurus, we have the sun will be entering Aquarius February 13th in your 10th house of career and reputation. You will be shining in your career as Jupiter and Mercury will also be in the mix until April. It's safe to expect a promotion or recognition, period. That being said, your home life could be... Okay, that being said, your home life could be changed or affected as well. Some of you be moving or upgrading homes because of this career change. However, do be mindful of not being too domineering or overpowering in your home. Continue to listen to those in your family. Don't be too bullheaded. Venus and Mars will be conjunct in Capricorn in your 9th house, so you could find yourself on a trip abroad, perhaps moving because of work again, or find yourself battling your religion as you search for deeper meaning and truth for what religion means to you. Others of you could be looking into higher education or going back to school. The stars look really good for your career. The stars look really good for career change and recognition. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I can't read my own handwriting. But just look at that. You saw me pre-shuffle. I already pre-wrote this. I did not look at this before I did the reading. So it just goes to show, just to back up extra confirmation that money, finances, career, your 10th house is very much flared up and you're going to be very much rewarded for your work, while also a huge opportunity for moving. So that is what I'm picking up for you, Taurus. Thank you again so much for joining me. I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to check out that description box, and please don't forget to check out my music. I really appreciate it. And Taurus, you know, y'all have good taste, and this is a very Venetian album. It's very Valentine's Day, My Lonely Valentine, but the beginning of it's kind of saucy. So please check that out. But awesome, congratulations. I know I said new job, but for some of you guys, yeah, it could just be a promotion or something. So great. I love you guys. Peace. Until next time.